Hi, everybody. Yay! Hello, 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 hello. How you guys doing? How's the life? My mom was once living with this Italian woman, and she would come home every day and just be like so overwhelmed by everything. She was like running a theater company and like doing 1,000 things at once. And she would say, Marijo, you cannot forget the life. And so the life is a big expression in our household. Oh, you were out of the country, weren't you? You were in the Philippines. Rock on. We scheduled your package to go out, so it should be there when you come back / shortly thereafter, because we knew you were going to be away. Still in Filipino time. Rock on. Jet lag is the worst, dude. Jet lag can just go and die. La 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 la. Hope not to fall asleep. Well, I was thinking I would sing you all my new single that's going to come out. However, I wasn't able to set things up so that you guys could hear my like Logic output, which is really annoying because I wanted you guys to be able to hear everything. But I'm gonna use like the mic on here and a decent speaker and hope that sounds okay. It may not. It'll be an experiment. But I wanted to share it with you guys because I'm right after this live stream is done. I'm gonna record it. So that should be fun. Oh, I'm sorry you can't make it to once. That's all good. There's lots of videos that are going to come out, so you'll get the experience. Iris, I know you came. That was awesome to see you. Ooh. All right. Ooh. The light from my iPad creates a very scary look. That's terrifying. Cool. Your audio is set up in a way that will take any loud noises in her ears. This is a very quiet song, so it shouldn't be a problem. I hope not. I mean, I know the audio is weird. I don't have the right streaming thing, but I would rather have it's a speaker outside of the camera, outside of the computer itself. It's like a different thing. So I'll keep everything at a low level and just kind of let you guys hear it as gently as I can. Having connection trouble. Okay, cool. I'll wait another few minutes. There are some people that are still signing on. And for those of you who are commenting on Patreon, there is a chat, like a YouTube chat, where I can see everybody live. So come over there, because otherwise I won't necessarily see your messages on Patreon itself. So, yeah, buddy. So I've been recently in like the writing mode and just doing a lot of writing and a lot of like new stuff, which is cool. And so it's an interesting place to be in because I feel like I'm like starting over because I'm like learning what the music industry is, which is, you know, a new thing for me. And we'll see how that goes, just because it's also funky being a YouTuber entering the music industry because there's all kinds of assumptions and all kinds of, you know, all kinds of whatnot that we deal with. So it should be interesting. Oh, thank you, Ian. I have no clothes. This is one of my shirts that's available for sale and discounted for you guys. Oh, by the way, I'm hoping that with the next merch release, I'll have all of my free merch discount codes ready to go for you guys, so you guys can claim your free merch for the year. either with this release or with the next one. Up to y'all. I'll wait till the phone isn't. Oh yeah. I know, Adam. I know it's not balanced. I just don't know. I tried to use my SM7B, like this mic right here, which is obviously a lot better, but it was just as terrible to try and like capture both the audio and that into this mic. So Jay, I do these, however, I don't have a distributor outside of the US, and so shipping costs are higher. That's the problem. Eventually, I want to get distributors elsewhere so that we can bring down shipping costs. But at the moment, that's what it is, which sucks. But yeah. Cool. All right. I think we have some critical mass. How much am I peaking? Because my microphone does not look like it's peaking badly at the moment. Let me try playing a little bit of this. Whoa, what just happened? There we go. Can you guys hear that okay? Or does that sound like absolutely fucking horrifying? Sorry, I just swore. Hey, Jonathan. We're experimenting. I haven't done a live concert. Sounds okay on my phone. Okay. Cool. Okay. Sweet. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and sing the song because I think I still have to have the lyrics down here just because we rewrote a few of them today. So, but yeah, it's gonna come out in like 2-ish weeks or so. And it's called Unavailable. So I wrote it not that long ago. And was just really inspired by how I was feeling that day, and I'll tell you the story of it afterwards. Okay. So this is Unavailable. Leave a message at the tone. I'm unavailable today. I've made a great mistake in following my will. I'm standing on a stepping stone. All I see is water in my way. This fear's enough to keep me still. But I'll leave a light on for you. I'll leave a light on for you. I've been in my cocoon for too long. Have I ever known how to fly? All around me faces smiling for no one. Your simple questions paralyzed, eyes are waiting for their chance to cry. And so I shut you out. I swear I'm not ungrateful, just undone. But I'll leave a light on for you. Oh, I'll leave a light on for you. Come find me, come find me. I'll find me. Come find me, come find me. I'll find me, I'll find me. Come find me, come find me. I'll find me. Come find me, come find me. I'll find me, I'll find me. I'll leave a light on you. Oh, I'll leave a light on for you. There you go. That's it. I wrote that not literally last week. And what you just heard is like the demo version. Like that is as stripped down as it gets. It will be more produced and kind of cool sounding and have more of a like vibe and a world to it when we release it elsewhere. But it's called Unavailable, and it's about the little me inside of me that is super productive and super positive and super happy, who occasionally deuces and just leaves and like wanders around in the cold and says, "Hi, I'm unavailable today. I gotta go and find myself again." And I know I like, trust me, I'm gonna come back eventually. It might take me an hour, it might take me days or even longer. Just know that I will come back eventually, but like in the meantime, you're gonna be paralyzed and you're gonna cry at everything, and it's just everything's gonna be hard. Call that depression, call that anxiety, whatever it is. It's for me, it's my defense mechanism against completely burning out. I think it's just my like mind and heart trying to take care of each other, and sometimes they just need a freaking break. And so that's what this is. It's that little version of me telling myself, "Hey, I gotta go. Take care of me, but I'll be back. I promise. And in the meantime, you're a lifeless shell, but I'll come back and it'll be great." So that's what that song is about. And I hope that it resonates with people, you know, because you don't have to call it a mental health issue per se. I think it's just it's me teaching myself about myself. You know, I've never been diagnosed with anything, but I do deal with like mental health issues. I would call that, like, a lot of times when that happens, when that little girl runs away, it's a severe overreaction to something. And so, you know, I have to sort of track like when those episodes happen and document that and journal about it and be able to identify what's up. And it's not like I'm totally unfunctional. It's that like the basic stuff runs away, and it's a great place to write from, great place to write music in, but terrible place to be functional in. I had one of those days and I had to go to rehearsal. Oh my God. My cast was just like, "Is she okay?" I was like, "Everything makes me cry." It was so bad, but they know what it is, and they're just like, "Okay, that's cute." But thanks, Kelsey. Oh, that's awesome, Marlo. That's really cool to hear. I love that reaction. Like, "Oh, I need to share this with somebody." That makes me happy. But yeah, I think when we produce it, it's gonna have this kind of like nature-y, otherworldly vibe. Like, because I imagine her like running off into the wilderness, like Alaska is my image, like mountainous, big woods and snow and like a little stream through the snow, and she's really cold and just kind of wandering around. So that'll be, and the rest of me is like a cottage in the distance with a light left on so that she can find her way home. That's what that is. So yeah, I think she's a part of me, and I acknowledge her, and it's fun. And the album artwork for this is going to be done by an extraordinary artist who I've been following for years. And I found her because she did fan art of me, and I was like, dude, this is incredible. And I looked at her Instagram, and she has this little character of herself that she paints and draws in all these situations. And she is unbelievably detailed and textured and just stunning stuff. And her work is both delightful and so sad and so vulnerable, and I love the dissonance that she creates. And so she's doing the album artwork for this, and I'm very excited because I think she'll just be an extraordinary addition to when that song comes up in your playlist, and it'll evoke the world of it, I think, in a beautiful way. So that is that. I just wanted to share that with you guys before I shared it with everybody else. I'm about to record that. But oh yeah, absolutely. And I think what's been really interesting about, now that I know that the little girl runs away sometimes, I know that I can't do much on those days, and that if I try, I will really resent the things that I do, because they're really difficult, and they're disproportionately difficult to what they should be on a normal day. And so, like, when she runs away, I know that's my cue to shut up and stop, and it's okay to lie in bed for a while. Thankfully, I have a job that allows for that, and that allows for me to take mental health days when I need them, or mental health hours or whatever. Sometimes with rehearsal, that's like not an option. We're doing a show or whatever. Like in the middle of the show yesterday, not yesterday, but on Sunday, that started to happen, and I just said to my co-star, I was like, dude, I need to check in. He was like, yo, are you okay? And we like locked in with each other for the rest of the show. It was very emotional because he knew I was going through something, and I knew I needed him, and it was a mutual uplifting. So there's goodness that can come out of that, especially when you have other people around and you have to get through the day. Not keeping it to yourself, I've found, is really useful. It's not to worry anybody, but just to let someone close to you in that environment know that you need help, is so freaking useful, as opposed to keeping it quiet. So yeah, you learn little tricks to when your body and your brain and your heart indicates that you need a break. It's not taking that break, but it's how you take that break that matters. So yeah, Kelsey, I fully agree with you. Of course. I'm honored to share it with you guys before passing it out to everybody, because I want to do more of that. I want to figure out ways to be able to share with Patreon like stuff that's in process, but do it in like a secure way, I need to talk to some other artists about how they do that, like sending you guys demos and like little snippets of songs. Like I've got another little snippet of a song that I really want to send you guys, but I want to do it in a way that feels like safe and secure for me. So I will figure that out. Yeah. So I'm also trying to figure out like ways to be able to like take more pictures and like have more of a behind the scenes look exclusively for you all that I like don't post on social media. But the reality is like my behind the scenes right now is pretty mundane. Like there's nothing crazy. And if there was, I would totally be documenting it and sharing it with everybody. But I'm just kind of making videos in my studio right now. There's nothing particularly wild and crazy about that. But I know my 100K subscriber creator plaque is on the way, so I might unbox that for you all. That'd be really fun. Excuse me, a little burp. Yep. Bless you, Kelsey. Yeah, so that's unavailable. And there's another single that it's the snippet of the song that I wanted to send you guys. That I think is going to come out around Halloween. I'm going to sit on it for a while because the production is going to take a long time. It's going to take a really long time, like a bloody long time, because it's very complicated. But I think it's going to be like spectacular when it comes out, and I'm so proud of the song. And I have this crazy idea for a video for it, but it would be an unbelievable amount of money to spend that just doesn't make any sense right now. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Even Patreon can't help with this. Like, it's, you know, when it comes to making like really crazy music videos, oh my god, there's some people. There's some people. Your brain doesn't even you know, contemplate it. It's crazy. Oh, I should also tell you guys, I'm making a music video for Music Box. We're going to release Music Box as a single as well. Music Box was the song attached to I Didn't Look in the Mirror for 5 days, and it's an animation, full animation, not the combo of live action. It's sort of a continuation of Last First Love, I guess. But I'm working with Sammy Paul, who produces a lot of videos for Doty and Orla Gartland and that kind of thing. And the two of us have been working together, and it's awesome to be working with a team for the first time. So that's a cool new Patreon step that we're taking, which is pretty dope. And I think the animation is going to be stunning. It's a whole world, a whole vibe that I'm very excited to share with you all. I'll try to share like stills from it as it's getting done, because I feel like that'd be an interesting process to let you guys in on. It'd be cool to see. Oh, good. I love that song too. We're trying to figure out exactly what it is, because when I recorded it, I was like, oh, guitar and voice, and now we're adding stuff to it, and it kind of sometimes sounds like really Americana and sometimes like really pop, and we're kind of like, you know, vacillating between what its vibe is, but we'll find it. It's the longest like production process that I've ever been a part of in terms of producing the music itself. And this next single is going to be the same thing, but that's okay. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Close that. Yeah, dude, animation is so expensive. I've been saving up for this video for a while because I've known that I've wanted to try it and see what it's going to be. Music Box. Alrighty, so I am going to get ready to record the song I just sang for you guys. I feel pretty ready. I think it's going to sound very pretty, and I hope that it resonates with people, just because I was in such a place that day, and I just wanted to share it and describe it and hope that people could hear it and feel a little bit less alone, you know? Or just relish in pretty sounds. Like, there's that too. So I can't wait to have you guys hear it. It's going to come out currently. I mean, again, y'all know me. I say things are going to come out on a day, and do they? Questionable. It's supposed to come out March 15th. That's the goal, but we shall see. Awesome. Thank you, Ian. Appreciate it. All right. Y'all are fabulous. I love you very much. Thank you so much for being a part of this Patreon fam, even if I'm a little bit spastic at the moment, you know, trying to get everything together and all that, and wrap up stuff from 2018 because I got sick, and, you know, it's been a little bit chaotic recently, and I apologize for that. That is not my norm. But I'm hoping that, especially once closes, I will be a lot more just responsive and able to give you guys more is the hope. So more behind the scenes stuff. So, yowza. All right. Y'all are fantastic. I'm gonna sign off and get to recording. Y'all are amazing. Alrighty. Bye.